Well, I haven't had this camera out in a while, I'm going to have to be honest. Hello there, it's me Liberal here, and we're going to a video where I'm going to basically show and talk a little bit about this new Towerfan that I've got. Got it today. It's really good. It's by a company called iGenX. And of course with it, you know, going into summer and that, I decided I had to get myself a different fan for several reasons. The fan I had before was an awkward pedestal fan that just, to be quite honest, I kept tripping over the feet of its base. As you can see, this has got a very concealed base. Its base is like nicely tucked in. So even me, who has problems with my side vision, shouldn't trip over that. In fact, that behind it I'm more likely to trip over. And I have tripped over that several times, but there's not really anywhere else I can put that in this room because it's pretty much full now. And those are actually more of the laptops that are on that shelf. So the rest of them live under that cover. It's quite a job concealing, well, not concealing, but you know, just taking care of about 30 or so laptops. It does take a bit of responsibility. But anyway, this is the iGenX Towerfan. I think it's pretty good, this thing. I mean, they class it as like, you know, one of the cheaper fans, obviously. It's not like, you know, a great, you know, well-known make. It's my first time hearing about this make, actually. I like new makes. I really like the names and stuff. Just like the sound of how they sound. There's a really close-up view of it working. It does have a rotor inside that fans the air out more cleanly than I think my previous fans have done, and above all, it doesn't send vibrations through the floor like some of my previous fans do. I absolutely hate that. Being autistic, I'm sort of hypersensitive to that sort of thing. But you can see here, it's all there, and nice and clean because obviously it's brand new, which we got it today. It's pretty simple to operate. The controls are on the top, and you just have basic controls. You have the off, which is an off, needless to say. You've got an off on the top and on the bottom. Then this side is all your oscillation functions. So if I turn this way, it goes to 3. Really quite loud on 3. But it oscillates, see, it's oscillating, which is really helpful when you're wanting a spread of air. So only on a very hot day I probably would run it on this setting, although I'll probably be tempted to run it more on 2 and 3 just because 2 is bearable, 3 is really loud. 2 is bearable. You can see that, it's oscillating. So the oscillation on it works really well. I think, I'm not swearing, I think we got this from Argos. Sure I got it from Argos. Believe it or not, I actually have a rubbish memory for where I get things. So, I think I got this from Argos. We ordered it a few days ago. And then the setting I've been using is number 1, 2 and 3 on this side, which is literally just the fan still with no oscillation. I just want to blow a nice breeze on me, so just position it a little bit there, and yeah, I'll blow on you. And it blows on you actually really well. If I sit back down in my rather worn office chair, and I sit here and I lean back quite a bit, or even if I lean forward quite a bit, or lean back, to be honest it's the same. I can feel that nice. That is coming over really nice, like almost like a cool breeze. So I think in the summer obviously this thing is going to be really tested to its limits, but I think it should do well. I've been pretty pleased with this product, and I think it'll great. It's not too loud. You might hear it on some of my future recordings, so I will point that out. Also I've got the iGenX going in the background, and you'll be able to sort of look through and find this video on my channel to know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's just a short little video on the iGenX Towerfan. I like to show off new products when I get them. Probably now I've done a few new product videos from that time. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Hope you hopefully maybe you get one of these and really like it as well. It was quite cheap from what I remember as well. So slightly tricky assembly, not gonna lie, that's the only little negative, and I'll show you probably one of the trickiest bits on it. If I lay it on its side, you probably notice the base is actually split in two, and that split base wasn't, shall I say, easy as pie to get on there. It did take a little bit of doing, but I'll just stand it back up because I don't know how it like running like that. Yeah. So there we are. I'll just put my Angelics back how he is. Right. Okay. Really nice of you to use this Canon Legria again after a while. I'll just give you a little update look at the wall before I go. See all that? That's by, you probably recognise some of those. Those are the covers off by Sumo Songs. Whoa. I guess you see that. You see that? No. So really are quite cunning, those planes. They fly over and yet you can't see them at all. You know what was coming though. Look at that tree. That tree is absolutely, I mean, backtracked. Look at that. They'll probably have to cut those down at some point. I've got a new preamp by the way. Do you know this has made a difference to the air quality in this room? Not gonna lie, I thought you know it was just a preamp, but my mum was right. They do make a difference. I've been quite pleasantly surprised how much less, even though my nose flared up like heck when I first put it in there, how much less it's flaring up now. So I'm grateful of it for this thing. Okay. So about that little extra. So hopefully you really like the Towerfan and would consider getting yourself. I those planes always make me jump a bit. Not gonna lie. Really do. I know my bed's in a state, it's just how I've been for quite a while, I have to say. Got such fussy muscles, I have to have everything in certain places. So I'm aware it's not the neatest, but as long as it works for me. There's the big laptop. That's actually the laptop I probably will be. Well, it's the one I use for Discord, and indeed it's my main, some sort of secondary main system. Strictly speaking, this is actually my main system, and it still runs Windows 7. This is my main internet system. This is running Windows 11. And also I run all the AI stuff on here. So I do actually have two main systems. Probably not surprising for someone that has over 30 laptops. Although they're all just part of the hobby collection really. I've got the same lights as before. I don't think these have changed. And by the way, that big goose that I had, and you've probably seen them in my earlier videos, I ended up putting them up there. Just so he could watch over things and so he didn't get in the way. So he's perfectly happy up there. But I think I've knocked Spirit down. You stallion. Oh, I think that one looks more like a mare. Don't you? I think that looks more like a mare version of Spirit. Yeah. There he is anyway. Strictly speaking of my stories, that's actually Primal Spirit. And oddly enough, Primal Spirit is a mare parallel. So you might hear me call her Primal Spirit sometimes. But she's based on spirits still in the syndrome. She's right next to the dump truck, so I don't know what she thinks of that. She's starting to go live for hours. Okay. So I wouldn't be overly pleased about those. I've just realised I need to just shut these curtains now. There's a certain time I shut them. Because if I don't shut them, I won't rest too well. And I mean, I'm already restless. So I definitely don't want to make it any worse. Okay. I think the CVI Genix fine even better now. It's a good PC kit. Okay. Have a good night, my friends, and thank you for watching this.